What's up, guys? I'm back today with episode 10 of my college football coach series on the channel, and we are going to be continuing with our season. We are in year 2029. We are projected to go 10-2 like we did last year, and make a bowl game again. So let's see what we can do here. 16.5-point favorites against San Antonio. And we do get the W 59-0. Wow. Okay. It looks like we do have an injury, though, and that is going to be to one of our wide receivers, our top wide receiver. So now we're playing a 69 overall wide receiver. It looks like our quarterback threw 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 434 yards, 31 for 40. Insane day. But let's move on to week number 2. We are ranked number 12 in the country. So playing Vermont, and we lose. We get upset against Vermont. 1-1, 0-1 in the North. We lose by 1 point. What a heartbreaking way to lose it. As we get crushed by New York State there. Let's head over here. Let's go look at our offense and see what we are doing. We're using spread, and then on defense, we're using a 4-2-5. Probably going to move that to either 3-3. Let's go. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that instead of the 3-3-5. And we'll go back over here. Heading into week number 4, we are 1-2, 0-2 in the North. Not how we wanted this to start, but we do get back on track with a win against Pittsburgh, 28-3. Playing St. Louis this time. I think this is the first time we've ever played St. Louis. And we're going to get the W3. Nothing. We put up 3 points. We do play New York City now. We need this win. We really need this win. And we lose 28-20. 3 losses on the year as we head up against Maine, our old school. And we do lose again. Oh my goodness. 3-4, 13-7 against Maine. We are 21.5-point favorites against Maryland. 1-4 in the North, guys. 31-19 is we will take the W. 4-4 playing DC. If we could get the upset, that'd be huge, and we do. Okay, I'll take that. 20-13 against DC, playing Oxford. Let's see if we can win out. I'm hoping we can win out. But at least with a win here, we are going to make a bowl game 23-7. New Jersey is going to be a tough matchup, both the exact same record. And we're going to get the W. Okay, we won against our rival. We win 20-10. That was a huge game, and we are 2.5-point favorites against Boston State. This would be a huge win again to move us to 8-4, and we get the win, 23-14. Disappointing we didn't make the conference championship. Disappointing we lost some bad games there, but we'll check out the conference the conference standings, and we ended up finishing 5th, which is definitely not great. 5-4. It looks like we just cannot get over that hump of getting past DC, New York State, and New York City as well. New York City being number 8 in the country, New York State being 12th. But 8-4 record, not great. I mean, if we didn't lose a couple of those games, we would have finished 3rd, which would have been great. But move on, net conference championship week. Obviously, you're not going to be playing. We did get invited to the 2029 Music Bowl against Michigan State. This is going to be a tough one. They are 2.5-point favorites. We're going to sim this game and see what we can do. And we do end up losing 23-14 to finish off the year 8-5. Definitely a down year for us, but we will go through here. Colorado won the national championship, beating Canton 23-13. Your team, Pennsylvania, finished this season ranked 41 in the nation with 8 wins, 5 losses. Your team performed exactly how the media thought it would. I didn't think so, but you won your rivalry series, but it was expected given the state of the program. You gained no prestige for this. We didn't lose any prestige this year. We have 1 year left on our contract. A little disappointing. I feel like it was a pretty tight matchup against our rival this year, but whatever. We'll move on. We're going to be heading into the offseason. I'm hoping we can pick up some solid recruits this year. I definitely actually want to check out some of the stats for the year. Quarterback, 22 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. On the ground, 813, 5 touchdowns, 2 fumbles. Not great. This guy did miss a little bit of time, but he had 23 catches on 33 targets, 304 yards, 4 touchdowns. Not a great year for us, honestly. This guy ended up being all North. I actually didn't even know this was a thing. Our kicker also as well, all North, ended up 30 for 30 extra points and 23 for 27 on field goals. This is actually pretty cool. Let's check out what this guy ended up finishing over here. 105 catches, 1160, and 6 touchdowns. That's insane. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's a solid year. Okay, but beyond that, we'll move on, move past the stats. Had a rough year, 8-5 on the season, but I'm hoping we can pick up some good players here in recruiting, and I'll catch you guys at the beginning of next season. Finish up the entire offseason. Quickly, we'll head over to the projections. As you guys can see here, media members see Pennsylvania and coach Marquise Vanderwall battling for a playoff spot this season after bagging 10 projected wins. That would be huge. That is what we've been waiting on this year, or this whole season, or whole series, but we are not going to be favored against Washington, D.C. They are 2.5 point favorites, and then also Boston State as well. We do play Maine. I feel like I always need to look at this. We're 1-2 against Maine, I'm pretty sure, in our 3 seasons. I'm pretty sure we played 3 seasons, maybe three or four, but I'm pretty sure we're either 1-2 or 2-2 against Maine. Disappointing, but we're going to play them in week number 2, and our rivalry game is going to be in week 8 against New Jersey, that we are favored in again, 9.5 points. But let's head over to the roster, check out the team, see what we're going to be doing, see what we have thoughts. We'll go over some of the players, some of the new recruits that we picked up. It was a rough recruiting year. I had some struggles, wasn't able to get a lot of the players that I wanted to get, which was a little disappointing. But our wide receiving core is absolutely stacked. We are 4 solid starters, and then we also have 4 solid bench guys that could come in if injuries do happen as well. But that's pretty crazy. We do have a new tight end for when our tight end does leave this upcoming year, so that is going to be good as well. Definitely wanted to make sure we had that squared away. 2, our offensive line is going to be a little bit rough. We had like 3 or 4 players graduate. We had a couple transfers out of the program from, I forget, a couple positions, D-line, I think, and stuff like that. But our O-line, we have a solid, this guy, potential B+, and he went up 10 overall. That is insane. We have 290 overalls, and the rest are kind of just hit or miss. I almost want to unredshirt both of these guys and have them start, but I almost do. I really almost do, just for these 65 and 63 overall. But we'll let it slide this time. Our D-line is looking insane. 90, 89, 89, 88. That is insane. We don't have great backups, but we have 2 red shirts that we did pick up at 76 and 78 overall. Linebacking core looking pretty solid. 92, 87, 84, 82. And they're pretty young, except for our top linebacker is a senior. But we're definitely going to want to pick up some new guys as well. We have 4 freshmen coming. I think we had some linebackers transfer or something. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. But we do need to pick up some linebackers this upcoming offseason. Our cornerbacks, our 2 starting cornerbacks, 92, 86, backups, 84, 83, 81, 78. Insane. We have a pretty solid red shirt that we picked up at a 72 overall. He is A+ potential as well. And then our safeties looking solid as well at 81 and 79 backup. Both redshirt freshmen, so we're looking pretty solid. And then our kickers, 83 and 80 as well. So we're looking pretty solid. The only place I'm a little nervous and a little worried about is our starting quarterback. He has F+ potential, and I'm thinking about moving on from him and moving him into a backup role. So 26 games played. He's thrown 44 touchdowns, 22 picks. That's way too many interceptions for me. This guy has not started a single game, and he has D potential. Throw power is a B+, B. What is this guy? B+, B, A+, evasion, and C on the speed. Let's check this freshman out. A potential, but his throwing stats are not great. And then our other guy, 71 overall. Throwing power is great, but throwing accuracy is absolutely horrible. And then our last guy, D+ throwing power and B throwing accuracy. So it looks like we're starting the best guy. The only guy I might give a shot to is Kelly Conti, but we'll have to see. I guess we'll go through a couple weeks and then go from there and see how our quarterback is playing. But without further ado, I'm going to end this episode off. I've dragged it on long enough. But I appreciate you guys for clicking on the video. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to hit the like button. Greatly appreciated, and it helps out the channel so much. And if you guys are not subscribed already, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel. These videos come out every single Wednesday, and then videos on Monday and Friday as well. If you guys are interested, you guys can check out the second channel as well. I'll probably leave that link in the description below. And without further ado, I'm going to end this one off. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. See you guys.